What's up, YouTube? Welcome back. It's more Space Moth DX, an early afternoon edition. How about that? We don't. That's a rarity, I guess. At least in my existence, it's not a 3 o'clock in the morning edition. Really appealing to that Alaskan demographic, I suppose. But here we are. We're doing another run. Going for that 1cc. We're in baby mode. We're in the I'm too stupid to understand how a toilet works mode, and I'm gonna pee in my pants with this laser here. Just to see how far we can get into the game. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But if you're hearing my voice, you know how this works. It doesn't work completely as planned. But that's not too, I think we're expecting too much at that point right now. We haven't even seen the later levels of the game, later on the last boss. So we can't expect to slam dunk that at the very first time we see it. Sometimes it works incrementally. And mentally. Just mentally. But yeah, picking up the conversation from last time about a sort of exclusive series on the Gamebound Patreon. I did get a hold of the guys, and they were pretty open to the idea, of course. I suppose, I suppose I could convince them that my stuff wouldn't be a detriment. It'd only be a good thing. Yeah, so it's really just a matter of thinking out what would be the best game for that. There goes the first level boss. Talked over the fact that we got hit there. That's kind of, I think in these sort of runs, a 1cc is going to be a run where we don't get hit for the first couple levels. I would assume. It's five levels. So I really don't think we don't have the stock to take 5 hits. In a perfect world to take a hit once in each boss. It's not. I don't think it's there. But yeah, thinking about it as well today. I think it's really got to be that sort of perfect sort of, maybe like the Final Fantasy VII or the Chrono Trigger of shmups, And then just kind of, part it out and do what I can to beat the game, and then just give them all the video files and say, here you go, jerk off to that. But back to Space Moth DX. Yeah, things are going pretty well. These first couple levels, aside from the bosses that can get a bit challenging, I think the laser is far and beyond, a really great weapon to use. You have your flame aura there, just, it's almost like you can do 2 things at once. You can kind of rack up points by killing the beetles with your flame aura while you're, firing and at one of the larger beetles there as well. Kind of like what we're doing right there. A pretty neat mechanic, I say. Not that I need all the help in the world. I mean, I do, but all the same. Oh, and to pick up another conversation I started the other day, or last night rather. You actually can make a bulk order of customized fidget spinners. I don't know what the end result is. I think I saw quickly that it was like $7 a piece possibly. So I think it's kind of in the realm of possibility, but the problem is that, I would have to make the order first. It wouldn't be like Zazzle or something like that where I could kind of make the design and Zazzle would make to order, that sort of thing. I would have to make all 500 of the fuckers. God damn it, what type of existence would that be? Why would I want 500 of them? Jesus, fuck. I only have 15 subscribers right now. I don't have 500 people that I know I can ship out this many pieces of trash to. Let alone if every last one of them was of the age of like 12 and into fidget spinners, you know? It would be a real expensive joke. And mostly at my expense. But I don't know. Maybe I should check Zazzle and send them an email. Tell them while they're printing on sweatshirts and thongs to print on some fidget spinners too. But I suppose, alternatively, I could just, you know, make my own stickers and put them on fidget spinners. I suppose that's always an alternative. But then again, I feel I'm almost spending too much thought and brain power about fidget spinners. I could possibly have just now been like a world record of brain waves and brain patterns, including fidget spinners. I think just in these last 20 seconds, I have produced more thought and consideration about fidget spinners than anyone else in the world. I don't think that's a very high number. I just rather confident anyone who's into fidget spinners is pretty much a fucking catatonic trash person. And I almost say that seriously too, to be completely honest. You know, I mean, I don't want to judge anyone of how they find their entertainment, but like, you know, if life sucks so much, you know, if existing in this world is crippling to the point where you need to fidget on something, I think you should fidget on a rope. How about that? Fidget on a bleach bottle. You know, life is going to be a lot harder on you if you need some like fucking little skateboard wheel to spin around all fucking day, huh? You know. And it's so bizarre too. I'm not a religious type of person. Almost like exactly the opposite. However, I mean, I think right down to it when it comes to some of the more important points, you know, I think I could agree with the religious people on certain aspects where, you know, life is, you know, pretty rare, you know, and pretty amazing. And for you to experience it right now, that's, you know, when people say you'll never win the lottery or, you know, whatever, like, you know, a lot of the times the people who are lived or who are living now have won the lottery. You know, it's just that rare of an opportunity to experience existence, and then just to be like, fuck it, I want a fidget spinner because you know, I can't exist in this realm without fucking something spinning and I'm flicking my wrists. Like, Jesus fuck, man. And there's an extends. Hopefully we don't waste it. Guess what? We're going to waste it almost the exact same way. This guy is such a chunky ass guy. Look at him, I'm trying to burn him. I do burn him, but he burns me too. But yeah, you know, like, why waste your... I mean, you know, like I'm saying, you know, it's kind of rich for me to play a video game and say, hey, stop wasting your fucking life. But, like, I don't know, at least... I don't know. I don't know anything about fidget spinners. Is there a bunch of tricks to do? Are there achievements to do in fidget spinners? To my knowledge, it's just, you know, people are hailing it to be as a therapeutic thing for kids that that need to waste their lives away. I don't know, you know, like I'm saying, you know, like I could be wasting my life with Space Moth DX right here, but at least, you know, there's a goal to be obtained at least short term, you know. You know, I'm going to beat this game. It's going to heighten my skill as a shmup player, you know. And what the fuck is the fidget spinner going to do for you? And here we are quickly getting our ass pounded. All of a sudden, things got real bad in this run here. We started the level pretty damn good, and then we've just been stripped down naked and fisted. But hopefully, we have some luck again this time. And yeah, by the hair of our scrote, we make it through again. What a lucky I mean, it's still a pretty bad level, all things considered, but a lucky Scrote there. There. I've been talking about fidget spinners too much now. I've reduced my ability to speak like a normal person. And you know, some people could say like, well, type QQ, you hypocritical punk. I wanted to say cunt. I don't know why I said punk instead. Let me just fix that. You hypocritical cunt. You know, why? You know, you say you value your life and then you're drinking and getting drunk and playing Space Moth. You're a piece of shit. And you know, yeah, I get it. Yeah, you're right. You know. But you know, I don't know. You know what? Fuck you. That's all I mean to say. Fuck you. Fidget spinners are cancer. You're a trash person. Fuck you. That's all I got to say. Who are you to judge me, huh? You gonna sink down to my level? Down here in the dumpster? The dumpster of morality? Yeah, bring it. The water's fine. But no, listen, I'm not really that passionate about it. You know, I don't give a fuck that much about fidget spinners. It's just, it's peculiar. That's all that is. But I'm not gonna die on that fucking mountain. That's not the sword I'm gonna fall on. I don't give a fuck. You can fucking shove it up your ass for all I care. And also, it'd be pretty silly if, in a certain political landscape, that I don't really care about certain individuals fucking up everything, but I have a giant fucking problem with fidget spinners. I think that's kind of like a sort of a misuse of priorities, I suppose. But I was thinking the other day, not to go on a political tangent, because I'm just going to make this point and leave. Because, again, I don't really care that fucking much. But I remember the people who said when the annoying orange became president, of like, hey, just give him a shot. Give him a try. And I felt at that point, you know, I was astonished. I was astonished that these people gave less of a fuck than I did. I was like, holy fuck. You really do not give a shit if you think, you know, hey, let's just give them a go. That's fucking wild and crazy. That's got bigger balls than I have. And here we are, we're at the new boss in this level 3, and holy fuck, this is going to be quite the hill to jump. Or climb, rather. Do you jump hills? He's got all these little bastard things, and that's going to be it right there. Caught in the web. Alright guys, that'll do it for this time. So subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, and leave me the fuck alone. How about that?